Welcome everybody. We are going to talk about the contractor's perspective in sustainable constructions. A few words about the company. We are one of the Poland's largest construction company, part of Vinci construction group. We are operating since 1989. We employ nearly 1,000 people, completed almost 470, sorry, it's very sensitive, buildings. We offer full scope of building services. We are winner of many prestigious awards and competitions. I would like to present some certificate projects executed by our company. This is an office building, Platinum Bis. This is our first certificate building, certificated to LEED Gold, constructed in 2012, located in Warsaw. The second, our project, certified according to BREEAM, rated very good, constructed 2014. This is a multifunctional building. This project is different from the previously presented because consists of two parts. The old, which was rebuilt, and the new one part. This is also constructed in 2004, according to BREEAM, rated very good. Office building, Nestle House. What can I say? This is also our headquarter. We not only build sustainable building, but also we use it. Another group of building, shopping centers. We finished this shopping center 1 year ago. Certification BREEAM Excellent, located in Lublin. And right now we got two big and complicated projects under construction. The first is shopping and entertainment center with office and underground bus station. I am involved in this project. Is located in Wrocław. And the second one is shopping center and located in Gdańsk. Małgorzata is involved in this project. Both is planned to be constructed next year. Now Małgorzata talking.
I will take it from here. Hello everyone. I will tell you right now about some reasons and benefits of doing green buildings from the contractor's perspective. The main reason for us is, of course, the care for the environment, to ensure that we will have materials so needed to construct new buildings in the future. But the other reasons are more prosaic, like operational cost saving, efficiency and effectiveness. And for instance, operational cost savings, the data presented throughout the world show that savings on operational costs through the first year of operation of a building and the following 5 years bring a greater payback for the owners in comparison to traditional buildings. Sorry. Moreover, being eco-friendly is also beneficial for contractors.
It's very sensitive.
I didn't touch it.
Yeah, you touched the table.
Sorry.
It's enough. Okay.
Our numbers show that we also have savings on operational cost on sites, on construction sites. We save energy and we save money on water consumption. Okay, previous slide. Yes. Efficiency and effectiveness. Many contractors in Poland now understand the importance of incorporating sustainable construction methods and green designs into projects. We, as contractors, have proven to have better projects financially because they are engineered to be efficient. Moreover, the main doctrine of sustainable construction is the efficient use of energy, water, and other resources, like timber or any other materials. We as a Vinci Group adopted plans for adjusting to climate change. As a contractor, we take forward-looking approach to the issue. We plan in advance for any necessary changes to cities, especially through eco-design projects. Vinci also make new and existing structures more resistant to extreme weather events, and we ensure long-term durability and provide innovative construction solutions. Vinci and our company, Warbud, aim at diminishing the number of accidents on sites through trainings, environmental trainings, and we also try to prevent any environmental accidents. What is more, we all know that green means business, right? The idea behind green building is amazing. However, even the most idea won't make money, right? And that is not much of a secret that contractors or any other company need financial resources to operate. That's why, therefore, becoming an experienced contractor in the field of eco-friendly building allows us to market our company as a green contractor. We are consistently building our reputation as a reliable partner in work on green developments. For instance, we erected wastewater treatment plant, very complex and very big project in Europe. Okay, let's talk finally about the benefits of doing green, of doing BREEAM or LEED system. We can say that the last decade in Poland brought a significant change in Polish investors and developers' awareness regarding the role of a contractor in a project, because up until recently we were believed to be only a deliverer of labor or agent responsible for recycling waste, and that's not true. That's not the only role that we play in the project. The change in the procurement method to design and build contracts allowed us to improve the investments, right? Because we can save money, through cost estimation. We as a party on a construction site, on a project, are able to estimate cost properly. As an experienced contractor, having the know-how knowledge, we can avoid unnecessary risk that increase the cost of the investment. Moreover, we can meet investors' priorities and expectations, choosing at the same time the most accurate solutions and be cost efficient for the project. We can choose better solutions, we can choose better materials, we can determine which suits the most the project. Moreover, we are also responsible for indoor air quality. by choosing proper ventilation system, but also through selecting materials that are pollutant-free and that have short building time for off-gassing. We also decreases any possibility of system or materials exposure to contamination through proper handling and storing wet materials. Construction waste minimization and recycling. At present, it is a common practice on construction sites to recycle waste. This diverts them from the landfills. We also minimize our needs. We estimate what we want to buy, we plan it, therefore we have less waste than previously. Of course, there is also another aspect about waste minimization on construction site. We know how to avoid overproduction, how to repair our materials when they are damaged. We know how to handle them, how to store them, and we also know how to avoid unnecessary workers' movement. Moreover, we also educate our team members in environment and health and safety at work. Therefore, we promote employee awareness of how construction sites affect the environment. What is the impact of our construction sites on the environment? Therefore, we encourage them to take positive action for the preservation of the environment.
Challenges of constructing sustainable buildings. Of course, from our point of view, from point of view of contractor. People are challenged because changing of habit, changing of awareness, trainings of people, enforcement of implemented standards, it's continuous hard work. Human factor is always important. So for us it's a big challenge. I can say even bigger than new technologies, because at the end there always are people. The second group of challenges are subcontractors. Because of the resistance to adopt implemented standards and resistance to transferring certification requirements to contract between us and them. Material procurement. Contractor always works under pressure of schedule, budget and quality. So we always have the problem price versus assessment credit, price versus time of delivery, price versus quality. Building a chain supply is a challenge. For example, we're trying to build a chain supply of timber to make sure that the timber is from the right source. And new technology, because of lack experience of them, and lack of experience is connected with quality of works. Value for construction company. We operate in accordance with universal principles and value. Thanks to them, we are respected by our workers, subcontractors, and the client as reliable, professional partner in business. In area of safety, From the very beginning, we have never had a fatal accident to any member of our workforce. We employ 1,000 people and operate since 1989. No fatal accident. Environment. We are environmentally friendly company caring for natural and environment at every stage of our development. We use high business ethics standards. Quality. Quality is very important for us. Our high standard guarantee the highest quality of our service to the client. And also social responsibility. We are involved constantly in social and charity activities. Price of doing sustainable constructions versus value. We identify two groups of costs. One is associated to the project, and the second is cost of implementing standard. In the first group, we got employment of expert, assessors, specialists, preparing of reports, analysis, and other document required by the assessment. Construction site organization. I mean the site organization beyond the those which is required by Polish law, Polish regulation, Polish standard, material procurement, and also assessment cost. In the second group, we got cost of team member training, equipment, software, energy saving solution, certification process, and audits. If you look at the value safety at work, the cost is personal protective equipment and collective safeguard training and education, enforcement of implemented standard. What is the benefit? No accident, no compensation, lack of absence at work, and company reputation. Environment. Energy saving and water saving solution, training and education, waste management system, monitoring of consumption of energy and water, using eco-friendly materials, eco-friendly solution, and also integrated management system. This is a cost. The value is reduction of carbon dioxide, pollution prevention, cost saving. Ethics in business. We got many procedures, rules and procedures, internal control, audits and safety inspections. Benefit for us is successful strengthening of Warbud's market position, reliable company. The quality. Using only highest quality material is the cost. Improving the standard of services offered and delivered. Monitoring of suppliers of services and materials, involving our employers' skills and qualifications. Benefit is similar to the previous. Successful strength of Warbud's market position, reliable company, and client satisfaction.
Okay, this is me again. Our policies and Warbud policies, how we protect our environment. The idea is to minimize the harmful impact of the performed investment on the environment, as I said before. Therefore, we've got some systems like environmental management system and integrated management system policy based, of course, on standards. We also operate in accordance with current regulations, in Polish current regulations, where they're maybe not so good, but they are improving all the time, such as Act on Waste or EU directives and system requirements. We also fulfill the ecological foundation reported by our clients, such as the green certificates. Also, our company is committed to protect the environment through selective management of waste, hazardous and non-hazardous, and this is very typical for the construction sites type of waste. We try to reduce them and handle them, as well as manage and recover them. We also cooperate with reliable partners in the field of export and disposal of waste. We try to prevent and reduce pollution of soil, water, and air. Thank you, water. Okay, I will show you an example how we prevent, and this is the slide. The first two are the examples of containment bonds and of sorbents. When we have an environmental failure, if we had an environmental failure, these are the examples of chemical spill kits, and they are available on the construction sites, on all of our construction sites. Since up until now, they were not needed, so to speak, okay? Because we are trying to handle our materials properly, therefore they were not needed. Of course, we also try to use environmental friendly materials and energy saving technologies. There is this prohibition to use minor anti-adhesive liquid. We are obliged to use biodegradable oils. We also purchase our timber from FSC certified agents. Moreover, we protect natural resources and develop a clear response procedures to environmental failures. And this is another slide. As a company, we of course perform eco-investments with LEED and BREEAM certificates. We use eco-products. For instance, we exchange our lighting system to LED systems in our warehouses in 100%. This is just an example. And as my colleague said, we build ourselves a headquarter, eco-headquarter, eco-office, and we operate there. We have social campaigns in order to make people aware and try to make them friendly, ecological friendly. Therefore, we have all these placards on our walls saying save energy, save light, switch off the light, and stuff like this, segregate waste. For our workers, for our subcontractors, for our designers, we provide trainings, environmental trainings, health and safety trainings. These are sessions like every day, 15-minute session on health and safety at work. That's why we don't have any fatal accidents on sites, right? We issue books like Welcome to the Construction Site. We indicate their goals, environmental requirements, as well as procedure for specific situations. We've got also contests for children, environmental subjects. And for instance, we also, a large part of our cars are gasoline cars, trying to reduce the greenhouse gas emissions. And now some numbers about Polish market and the tendencies in there. In Poland, all present systems are designed to one goal, to influence the way of designing, erecting, operating of the buildings in order to achieve a balance between environmental, economic, and social factors. That's all we know. That's all you know. Yes, this is very common knowledge right now in Europe and throughout the world. In Poland, we awarded 437 certificates. As you can see, most of them are BREEAM certificates, 80% of them. This is tendency in Europe, I guess. 19% of them they are the LEED certificates. And we are beginning with HQE, High Quality of Environment. This is for housing, for residential buildings certificate. We started also one project having German system, DGNB. They're very popular in German. In Poland, it's the beginning phase. That's why there's no certificate. Okay, this is a division by building time for existing buildings. The series, I will tell you about it, okay? The most interested in ecological building is the office building type, 58%. 39% is for retail building, but for the existing ones. They are improving them, okay? And there we have also hotels and industry sector, 2%, not very interested in ecological building construction. And when we say about newly constructed buildings, the tendency is visible as well, that 70% of them also is office type building. This is the main tendency in Polish market. 11% belongs to retail and industrial. This is the tendency that industry want to have new ecological friendly buildings than to improve them. I think it's cheaper than to build a new one than to improve the old ones. And here we have the 1%, the last is the hotel. The 2% belongs to residential. As you can see, the newly constructed buildings have a bigger number of certificates overall. And when we compare Poland to other European countries, we fell in comparison quite well. As far as I know, we are the fourth country in the on the podium, just behind United Kingdom, Germany and France, having the greatest number of certification. Although, as you can say that, although the average building type or average building in Poland still differs from Western standards a bit, we certainly have interesting green projects that we can be proud of. And with that, I would like to finish. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to ask.
Dziękuję.
And sorry for the technical failure of mine.
No, it worked. It's fine. 75% is office buildings that are being certified in Poland.
Yeah.
Do you have a figure how many out of new constructed office buildings are certified in Poland overall?
The number.
Roughly.
Yeah, I do. Like I said, 437 certificates right now of all. And for we've got 328 buildings that are certified, right? Because there are the LEED, the BREEAM, and such. Some of them have more than one certificate. But for the office, how many? No, I don't have the number.
If 10 buildings in Warsaw, 10 office buildings in Warsaw are being built, how many of those would be certified?
Right now?
All of them?
All of them? No. No,
One?
of course not. No, around 7 probably.
7. Well, that's a high number. That's a high number. Okay, we have a couple of questions from the audience. What do you think is the biggest energy consumer on construction site, looking from construction management perspective? What is the biggest consumer of energy?
The machines, of course. When we, for instance, heat the concrete, we use a lot of energy because, you know, our winters are very cold, yeah, and we have very short time to perform the project, to finish the project, and the tension from the investor is very high, so we have to use much energy to, you know, to build the building in winter time, for instance. But
Okay.
most of the consumers are the machines.
Yeah. Okay. I guess so. What are the costs? What are the cost savings you've mentioned due to environmental protection? Evgeny, you asked the question. Maybe you can elaborate on that.
Yeah, there was one slide that you mentioned there, cost benefits, and there were, at the bottom line there was some cost benefits, right? And one of them was due to environment. Okay, can you elaborate what are cost benefits on the environmental aspect?
It's hard to say in the numbers. I don't have such data.
Okay, we report on our savings, right? Because of the certificates, we report our consumption of energy, our water consumption, but we don't have the numbers right now here. So just to tell you, okay, it's hard to say exactly, but we can say that they are significant numbers, exactly, that they bring us savings.
Okay, thank you very much. So these guys will be around and we can ask questions further on.